Hello, guys. My name is Peter. I am Icebox Kettlebell. We are live for your mobility-focused kettlebell workout. So I'm still waiting on Instagram to go through, but I'll talk to you guys on here for a second. We're going to be doing about 20 to 25 minutes of applied mobility. And when we think of mobility work, it's more than just stretching. I consider mobility work to be strength training through and through. So we're going to be starting our workout like we always do with our cars. So these are our controlled articular rotations. We're going to be starting standing. Once we're all warmed up, we're going to head down to the floor. We're going to start digging in deep to our applied mobility stuff. So we're going to go ahead and get started here. So I'll be kind of checking my phone to make sure. Oh, there we go. Hold on one second. Give me one more second. Doot. All right. So we are going live. Okay, now we're rocking and rolling. So I was just talking to YouTube. I am Peter, Icebox Kettlebell on Instagram and on YouTube. We're going to start our mobility session. I was explaining to YouTube that I consider all mobility to be strength training. So we're definitely going to start digging into that. So everyone here, welcome. I am glad you're here. This is my second time doing it, and we're going to have some fun. So we're going to start everything standing. So if we set the tension full body from your feet up through your legs, core, shoulders, and grip, you're applying like 20% full body tension. Please excuse my cat. So we're going to start with your neck. We're going to tilt your chin down to your chest. We scrape and look to the side. Rock your ear back. Rock this ear back. Scrape it back down. And again, rocking your ear back. Nothing else is moving and you're staying tight from the floor up. Let's go the other way. So we're going to scrape your collarbone with your chin. Rock your ear back. Wind around. One more time. Remember to keep breathing as we do these things, by the way. Next one, keep your full body tension. We are going to shrug your shoulders as high as you can. Let's pin your shoulders back to your spine. Push your shoulders down and push your shoulders forward. This one feels pretty good. So we're forward, we're up, we're back, and we're down. Forward, up, back, down. And let's reverse that. So we're going forward, down, back, up, forward, down, back, up. Do two more of those. I'm going to adjust this camera. All right. So now we're going to stand with your feet really wide. So no lower body movement whatsoever here. We're going to cross your arms over. Pretend you're cold. So you're hunching over with your upper back. Squeeze your glutes, squeeze your core. Let's turn to the side as far as you can. Rock your chest back. Puff your chest out. Tilt down again. And let's turn through it. So you're staying tight. We are breathing as we go. And we're just working your upper spine. Breathing. And let's reverse that. So we're going this way. Puff your chest out. Turn through it. Squeeze those glutes. One more time. We're back. And we can stand up normally. Let's reset your tension. Let's drill your feet into the floor. Everything down here is tight. Shoulder is down in the socket. Turn your hand out. Cut across the front. Reach overhead. Spin your hand around and reach behind you. Now take your thumb and reach it to the ceiling. Spin your hand around, overhead, and again. Everything else is tight, just our shoulder joint is doing the work here. Reaching up and back, spin it around, and let's try our other side. So elbow pit facing away. Taking it overhead, reaching behind you, reach it up and back. Nothing else moving, just the shoulder doing work. Always breathing through the movement. Hope you guys are having a good day. This is my favorite way to start the day, just some cars. So now for your elbow, we can't sleep on elbows. We want to keep these healthy. Let's turn your hand out and pull your pinky to your sternum. Turning your hand out, pushing it down, pulling it back up, turning it in. 2 more times. So squeeze your bicep here, squeeze your bicep here, squeeze your tricep here. Nice and tight from the floor up still. 1 more time. Let's switch. Pinky to the sternum, turn, squeeze, pull, turn, squeeze. If you do these enough, you get a pretty sick arm burn too. Really good for developing your arms. Okay, now open up your palm, brace your forearm, let's send your wrist around as big as you can. Reverse that. As big as they can go. Let's switch hands. So keeping your palm open, fingers are straight. We're just using your wrist. Reverse that. Okay, here's where stuff's gonna get fun. So we're gonna go down to hands and knees. So if I'm at a quadruped, I'm gonna squeeze my shoulders down, keep my abs tight, keep my spine long. Reach forward with your knee, and we're gonna send that leg around in as big of a semicircle as we can. So knee goes forward to the elbow, up to the side, and down. Heel to the ceiling, around. Let's do 2 more of those. Arms are still straight. 1 more, and let's make this the biggest we can do. Kicking up and back. Pull forward, and we'll switch sides. Squeezing shoulders down, good tight abs. Knee goes forward, around the side. Kick it up and back. Everything else is solid. 2 more, y'all. One more time. Okay, so let's talk spine. So if we are still at hands and knees, I want you to think, pull your spine to the ceiling, pull your chin to your chest, tuck your tail between your legs. So my spine is completely flexed, it's rounded. I want you to think, push your hands forward, push your knees and toes back, like you're trying to tear the floor in half. Let's breathe with our nose a few times. One more breath. Let's drop your spine to the floor, lifting your chin. Let's pull your hands back, pull your knees forward, breathing with your nose. So you should feel some core tension here. One more breath. So now we're going to try an articulation. This is us moving your spine one vertebra, 1 millimeter at a time. Spine to the ceiling, tear the floor apart. Let's take it from your hips, so pulling your tailbone to the ceiling. Start pushing vertebra to the floor one by one. We're still breathing. Let's flip the tension, so fold up the floor underneath you. Start with your chin. Pushing vertebra to the ceiling. And let's do that one more time, even slower. So tear the floor apart. Start with your hips. Pushing vertebra to the floor one at a time. Flip the tension, hands back, knees forward. Start with your chin. Push your vertebra to the ceiling. And we can sit down. So we're going to take care of ankle, your tibia, and then we're going to do some really cool stuff. So if we take your ankle, we're drawing big circles with your big toe. A little bit of toe movement in there. Let's reverse that. And 4 or 5. Now we're going to draw rectangles with your big toe. So I'm going to kick my leg up, turn my foot in, pull back down. So big rectangles, all the movement is happening below my knee. Let's reverse that. So we're going to kick up, turn it out, pull it back down. This stuff is really good for preventing knee issues, shin splints, plantar fasciitis. Excellent to be doing before walking, running, or kettlebells like today. Let's try this side. Big circles with your ankle. Getting them bigger with every rep. Let's reverse. Let's draw your rectangles. So we're kicking your leg up, turning your foot in, pull down hard. One more time, as big as you can make these rectangles. Let's reverse. And once again, I'm Icebox Kettlebell on Instagram and YouTube. If you're interested in this stuff, this is all I do. So we're going to sit with your feet real wide. This is called kinetic stretching. So if we start with your spine long, chest is puffed out, let's crawl your hands forward as far as you can go with your spine straight. So we're not caving over into this. So we're going to crawl your hands forward. Let's breathe through your nose. And see how deep you can get with good form. I want you to memorize this position because we're about to be going down to this position 5 times. You can put your hands on top of your head or over your head. Let's pull your knees to the ceiling to go down. Push your heels down into the floor to come back up. Keep your spine long. Pull your knees to the ceiling. Hold. Push your heels back down. Let's fight for a millimeter lower. Pull your knees to the ceiling. Hold. Push your heels down. A little bit deeper. Pull your knees to the ceiling. Push your heels down. 2 more. Getting deep. 1 more time. Nice hold. Right back up. Keep your sit bones down on the floor. Let's reach for one foot, reaching up, reaching over. And you're going to breathe and gradually get into this stretch. I'm kind of a circus freak when it comes to flexibility. Not everyone can get this deep, but just see what you can get. You can add some rotations in here too. It's a great way to stretch out your lower back, which you should be doing before any kind of kettlebell movement. Let's do the other side. Reaching, keeping this opposite sit bone on the floor. Still breathing with your nose. Let's try hands on your head. We're going to pull this thigh into your ribs. Keep this sit bone on the floor. So squeeze, pull that thigh up, push that heel down. Let's get a little deeper. Keep your core turned on. Drive the heel down. Pull a little bit deeper. Squeeze. 2 more times. Pull that thigh into your ribs. 1 more time. Pull. Let's go this way. Pull this thigh into the side of your ribs, keeping opposite sit bone on the floor. Pull, stay tight, squeeze. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more time, real big squeeze here. Let's go overhead again. Let's do 5 more going down the center. Pulling your knees to the ceiling, pushing your heels back down. Pulling your knees to the ceiling, pushing heels down, stay tall, 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Okay, so moving into negatives. This is direct spine work. So if you're laying on your back, and you can do this with your knees bent. I prefer straight. There's a little bit more resistance this way. Squeeze your palms down. Drill your shoulder blades into your back pockets. Squeeze your core. Keep your legs straight. Pull back to your face. And we're going to rotate as low as you can. Hold. Center. Keep your palms down. Keep your shoulder blades down. Keep your abs squeezed. Two more. Keep it slow. Keep breathing. One more time. Now let's go the other way. Abs tight, palms down, shoulder blades drilled down, deep as you can go. Center. Squeeze. 3 more. Taking your time. 2 more. 1 more time. Okay, we're going to do what's called a shoulder roll. So if I grab my ribs, I'm going to crunch up a bit. This palm stays down on the floor. Let me just adjust this. So my reaching hand's palm is squeezed down into the floor. We're going to crunch up. We're going to pull your entire body over your shoulder. So nothing like this, not over-rotating. Hover your knees a centimeter off the floor. Push yourself to your back. So we're pulling, stacking the shoulders vertically, keeping this palm squeezed down. to the center. Pull. Keep your abs tight. 2 more times. Hold. 1 more. Hold. And let's switch. Show you my sweet breakdancing skills. So I'm going to crunch up, squeeze this shoulder down, keep that palm down, stacking my shoulders, hold, push away from it, pulling over the shoulder, hold. 3 more. 2 more. So we are going to be pressing and doing some Turkish get-ups later. This is great for priming your shoulder for any kind of overhead movement. Okay, so next we're going to your hands and knees. And I'm going to think of folding the floor up underneath me again, just like the spine. So if I'm here, I'm going to think shoulders down, hips and ribs pulled together. Now fold up that mat. So think pull hands back, pull knees forward. Pull your knees to your chest. Get as deep as you can. If you can sit on your heels or close to it, great. Hold, keep folding up the mat. Squeeze your glutes. So fold that floor up. Pulling knees to chest. Hold the bottom. Forward. So you might be breaking a sweat here. This is 100% strength training. Getting deep. Keep folding up the mat. Squeeze your glutes. One more time. Fold up that mat. And take a break. If you need water is a good idea right now. So I'm just checking the time, see where we're at. Thank you, I love my cat. Her name is Claudia. Like Claudia. So we're gonna try something we'll call an articulating sit-up. So if we think about what we were doing with your spine at hands and knees, we are moving your spine 1 vertebra at a time. Same with the articulating sit-up. This is one of the best core movements I know of. So if we're on your back, let's try to get a good setup here. My heels are going to stay down. Let's punch your fists to the ceiling. Start with your chin, tuck it to your chest, and we're going to start peeling your vertebra off the floor 1 at a time until I get to my sacrum, so my hips right here. Hold this tension. Pushing vertebra back down, 1 at a time. Breathing as you go until we're at your neck. Let's do it again. So tuck your chin down, start pulling vertebra off the floor, 1 piece at a time, until we get to your sacrum. Keep the tension, start pushing your vertebra back down. Let's do 3 more, starting with the neck. Upper back vertebra coming up off the floor. Mid back, low back, up to the hips. Hold the tension, pushing your way back down. If you guys have any questions as we go, feel free to type them in. I will get to those at the end of our workout. Let's do 2 more. Slow, 1 vertebra at a time. Hold the tension, pushing vertebra back down. We got 1 more. Let's make this one slow, real slow. Starting with the neck, getting your shoulders off the floor. Lifting your vertebra off the floor 1 at a time. Extra slow. Getting up to here. Hold the tension. Pushing back down. Still on our way back down. And we call that an articulating sit-up. So now we're going to lift. So here's the plan today. We are going to be building a Turkish get-up, one step at a time, and we're building a single arm complex. So I have my beautiful Kettlebell Kings brand, 16 kilo. Here's how we're going to start. We'll start with our standing ballistics. So the first round is going to be 10 swings on right, 10 swings on left. So a quick review for our swing setup. If I'm using my right hand, my bell is biased to my right side. I have the bell's handle angled inward. Show me how tall you are. Drill your feet into the floor. Let's get your abs sucked in. Let's sit down. Grab your bell's handle. We're doing 10 on right, down, 10 on left. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Setting it down, bias to the left side. Remember to squeeze your glutes hard at the top of the swing. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. After we do our standing drills, you can lay on the floor. You can use a light weight or the same weight or even no weight if you're new to get-ups. Every time, we're going to start by rolling on your side, grabbing the bell, punching the bell to the ceiling. Right hand up, right foot pulled in. We're going to pull your body over your elbow. Scoot back here. So brace your core over the elbow, push your way down. We're doing 5 of these. 2 more times. 1 more. Ease that bell down. We're going to drag it around. Cuddle up next to it. Roll to your back. Let's go to the elbow. Push your way down. Pull to the elbow. Push your way down. Taking our time. 1 more. And we will stand back up. So once again, I'm Icebox Kettlebell. I do this stuff all the time. That's what my channel is all about. And thank you to Kettlebell Kings for letting me do this. So now, 8 swing, 2 clean. So if we line up over the bell, ready for right hand, sit down into it, tilt the bell back, 8 swing, 2 clean. Let's go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 clean. To the floor. Ready for left side. It's always a good idea to reset. Squeeze core, tilt the bell back. 8 swing. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 clean. We can relax. Getting ready for your get up. Now it's going to be 4, step 1, step 2. Keep your butt on the floor. We're going to straight arm. So we'll cuddle up with the bell. Right hand up, right foot pulled in. Going to the elbow, up to straight arm. Elbow to your back. Elbow, straight arm, elbow. 2 more times. One more. We'll drag that bell around. Hopefully I don't bust a hole in my wall doing that. Left hand up, left foot pulled in. Elbow, straight arm. Elbow, back. Two more. Elbow, straight. One more. Easing it down. We'll shake it out a bit. And we're going to keep building here. After the cleans, tension, just like cars, from your feet to your legs, your butt, abs, and grip. 6, 2, 2. So I'm setting up, ready for my right hand swing. Sitting down, 6 swings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 clean. 1. Get full body tension. Press. And press. Ease that bell down. Let's reset. Left hand. Tight core. Tilt the bell. 6 swings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 clean. 2 press. Overhead. Let's take a break. So now we're doing your get up to leg sweep. So we're going to be bending your leg, pulling your knee underneath you, get back out, down to your back. So we're going to do 3 of these. So I'm cuddle up with my bell, rolling on the back. Doesn't matter which side you start. Same side up, elbow, straight arm, fold the leg in, pull your knee underneath you. Kick it out, sit down. 2 more times. Elbow, straight arm, put the knee down, kick it, elbow. 1 more. Ease that bell to your chest. Let's drag it around. Load it up. Same side up. Take up a lot of space. Go into the elbow. Straight arm. Fold that leg. Knee underneath you. 2 more. One more. We can rest. Let's chill out. Let's just take a minute here. So moving forward, we're adding squats into our complex. So we have 4 swing, 2 clean, 2 press, 2 squat. A few more breaths here. I'm not tired. These ones always get me. All right. And my metric for recovery with my students is nasal breathing. So in and out through your nose. Good to shake it out. Okay, we have 4, 2, 2, 2. Right hand set up, sit down, tilt bell, 4 swings. 2 clean. 2 press. 2 squats. Ease it down. Ready for your left. Sitting down. For swing. 2 clean. 2 press. 2 squat. And we rest. Hope you guys are having a great time. So now we're going up to half kneeling. So we're going to one knee in your get up. So we're going to be doing this twice. So we'll cuddle up to that bell. Punch it up. Going to elbow. Straight arm. Knee underneath you. Hinge and let go of the floor. Sitting back down. Kick it out. Elbow. One more. Elbow. Straight arm. Knee underneath you. Tap your butt to your heel. Let go. Tap your butt to your heel. Kick. Down, down. Let's switch. Cuddle up next to it. Let's punch it up. Going to elbow. Straight arm. Half kneeling. Here. One more. Elbow. Straight arm. Sweep the knee. Tap your butt to your heel. Tap your butt to your heel. And we'll rest. So it's important to note on the get up when we get to our leg sweep. So when I'm right here in my coaching on socials, I'll see this a lot. People just kind of cranking up to the side. That is indeed a hinge. That's a hip movement. So if we're right here, we're going to tap your butt to your heel and then let go of the floor. Tap your butt to your heel, hand down. That is the most biomechanically efficient way to get to one knee. So just think of that hinge when we're performing that. So now this is our final mutation of this complex. We have 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. We're adding snatches. So we have 2 swing, 2 clean, 2 press, 2 squat, 2 snatches overhead. We're doing this last round a few times. Ready for right side. Sit down. Abs tight. Tilt the bell. 2 swing. 2 clean. 2 press. 2 squat. 2 snatches. Setting it down. Reset. Tension from the top here. Sit down. 2 swing. 2 clean. 2 press. 2 squat. 2 snatch. Okay, we're looking good. I assume we look good. I can't see y'all, but I know you're doing great. So now we're going all the way up in the get up. So simply after we get here, you can either step, turn into it, and then come back down, or I just turn my back leg, going up and going down. So 1 per side. Cuddle up next to it. Let's go. Elbow, straight arm, sweep the knee, hinge, line it up, stand. Ankle it in, sit to your heel, kick it out, elbow. Let's switch sides. Punch it up. Go to the elbow. Straight arm. Sweep the knee. Hinge. Straighten it out. Stand. Lunge. Angle it in. Kick it out. Sit. And relax. Let's do this round again. Oh, we're doing good on time. Hope you guys are having a great day. It's my favorite way to start a Sunday. So I do this once a month. If you're enjoying this, tune in next time. You'll see the reminders and the ads all over the place. So we have 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, the same as last round. So a few more breaths. So your coach can catch up here. All right, full body tension from the floor up. Let's sit down. Tilt, 2 swing. 2 clean. 2 press. 2 squat. 2 snatch. Down to the floor. Reset. Tight core. Sit down. 2 swing. 2 clean. Press. Squat. Snatch. And let's get right into those get-ups as soon as we can. Let's get ready. Roll onto the back. Full get-up, guys. Hinging to get to one knee. And switching, carefully as always. Load it up. Let's do it. Let's take a break. And you know what? Let's do the standing complex one more time. And then we're going to go back into some of our applied mobility. A few more nasal breaths. It's easier said than done sometimes. Okay, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Last time we can do it. Make it look the best yet. Tight core. Sit down. 2 swing. 2 clean. 2 press. 2 squat. 2 snatch. To the floor. Last time, set it up for left. Tilt, let's go. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. 2 press. 2 squat. 2 snatch. Awesome. You are done with your kettlebell for today. So, good time for some water. We're going to be going back down to your back in just a minute here. All right. Glad you guys are enjoying it. Thanks for the feedback. All right. So if we're laying on your back, let's do your straight leg hip rotation. My palms are squeezed down. Shoulder blades in my back pockets. Keep your core tight. Easing your legs down low. Squeeze to the center. Let's do 5. I do these every morning. because I like to bench press and do crazy stuff, and I got to make sure I'm taking care of my body. One more. Yeah, this stuff we're doing right now is as important as our weighted stuff. Let's go the other way. Low to the floor, to the center. Ease it to the floor. Hold. Keep your abs tight. I lost count. Let's do one more. Okay. You can do knees bent, or if you're feeling crazy right now, try legs straight. We're going to roll over this shoulder. Abs are on. Squeeze your abs. Let's get as low as we can. Let's do 5. If this is too crazy, just bend your knees again. Rolling over that shoulder, keeping this palm down. Drive away from it. Pull over the shoulder. Stay tight. Let's do 2 more. Stacking the shoulders vertically. 1 more, y'all. And let's switch. Okay, whatever leg setup you want. This is easier, this is harder. Crunch up a bit. Keep this palm down. Rolling over the shoulder. This will help bulletproof your shoulders. So no one wants to get hurt. Shoulder injuries are no fun. 3 more, guys. Over the shoulder. 2 more. 1 more. Okay, we're going to end with our quadruped negative. So this is actually a really, really good ab and lat exercise too. So if we're in hands and knees, I'm going to squeeze my glutes, pull my hips and ribs together. Let's pull hands back, pull knees forward. Let's sit as deep as we can go. Keep folding up the floor. Squeeze your glutes. Fold up the floor. Keep pulling your hands back. Pull your knees to your chest. 2 more times. Sitting deep into it. 1 more time. All right. Great job. Let's throw in 3 articulating sit-ups like we did a little while ago. So let's lay on your back. Keep your heels on the floor. Punch your fist to the ceiling. Tuck your chin to your chest. Pulling your vertebra off the floor 1 at a time. Until you're at your sacrum, at your hips. Keep the tension. Push it back down. Keep breathing. Obviously. Let's do 2 more, guys. Peeling your spine off the floor. The slower, the better. Until we're at sacrum. 1 more. You're almost done. Chin. Start rolling up. To the hips. Pushing it back down 1 at a time. And we are done. So it's really been a pleasure working with you guys. I can answer any questions you might have. I appreciate you guys joining on today. So my name is Peter, Icebox Kettlebell, ICEBOX. Follow me on Instagram, on YouTube. Anything you need, I am more than happy to help. We'll see you guys. Have a great rest of your day.